Suspense. Present Mr. Mickey Rooney in For Love or Murder, a suspense play produced and edited by William Spear. And now with For Love or Murder, and with the performance of Mickey Rooney, it hopes once again to keep you in suspense.
Nothing could have stopped me. Nothing on earth could have stopped me. There were drums beating in my head as I left the taxi and started down 55th Street. The moon was high over Jersey, staring. There was no one outside the building, no one near it at all. I walked slowly toward the service entrance and into the cellar. I knew where the back stairs were. We'd rehearsed the whole thing on paper 100 times, more than 100 times. It wasn't something you blundered into. Anne had taught me that. It wasn't something you did on the spur of the moment. Murder had to be a calm, organized thing. Murder had to be planned. If anyone saw me going up the back stairs, it might cause a little fuss. But if I were calm, if I were organized, if I moved slowly and acted as though nothing was wrong, they'd pass and ignore me. I was just an eccentric fellow who'd rather walk upstairs than ride elevators. New York was full of such people. But no one saw me. All the way up to the 4th floor, no one saw me. Then I stepped out onto the landing. I waited an hour, or 10 seconds, or 10 years. Time meant nothing. I wasn't aware of it passing. I slid the gun into my hand. It felt as hot and heavy as death itself.
Oh, you're late. You're a few minutes late. Thought you weren't coming.
Where is he?
In there. In there.
Who is it, Ann? Who is it?
Do it quickly, darling. Do it fast.
Yeah.
Who is it, Ann? Who is it?
Who are you? What do you want?
The fat little man who was about to die looked at me, at my face, at my neck, and then his eyes fluttered down into the gun that hung there.
What did you say?
He looked like a little fish. Like a helpless, harmless, scared fish, and the drums in my head beat louder, and wheels turned, and lights flashed, and the fat little man melted toward me.
No, I say, no. No.
I hit him. I hit him. I hit him. I hit him.
Wait, Tom. Wait. Now, wait. He's dead. He must be dead after that.
He'd only fought back or something. He just took it.
Now he's dead. He's dead.
Huh?
Now, dear.
Huh?
Me.
Huh?
You've got to hit me.
I didn't think it'd be like this, Ann.
How'd you think it'd be? A tea party?
So awful and dirty and...
What's the matter with you, Tommy?
I didn't think it'd be like this,
You
Ann.
can't weaken now, Tommy.
No.
Take the gun.
Yeah.
Now, the rest. Do you remember the rest of it? The other things you've got to do?
Yes, I remember.
Hit me hard. You've got to hit me hard.
Hit you hard.
You've got to be marks. Mustn't look like I framed this. Now, it must be hard.
Yeah.
And then the jewelry and stuff.
Jewelry and stuff.
I piled them up on the dresser. Oh, and his wallet. Here, take it. It must look good, darling. It must look good.
Yeah.
And muss up the room. Now, you remember?
Yeah, I remember.
All right, now, quickly. Hit me. Hit me.
I love you, Ann. I must love you very much.
Hit me. Yeah.
She fell, but she didn't just fall down. She fell into a graceful little ball. Even unconscious, she seemed in perfect control of things. Room had to be ripped up. Ripped up. The room had to be ripped. I'll collapse. I took the stuff she had piled up on the dresser. Bracelets, rings, pins. I stuffed his wallet into my pocket. And then I got out. I got out as fast as I could. The way was clear all the way down, just the cellar. That was all that was left. One fast.
Hey! Who's that? Who's that? Hey! Young fella. What are you doing down there this time?
Whoever it was came straight toward me. He saw me. There was no hiding. And he was between me and the street. He shuffled toward me. I lifted the gun.
Good, just a second, young fella. Let me get a
I
look.
swung hard and I spun back into the row of cans. I waited a moment. And then... The street was still empty when I came out, and I felt like running along it. I almost ran along it. The night was cool, the air felt good. I walked a ways. I walked a ways, and I thought about love. About me being in love. What kind of love was this? What kind of love was it that made a guy behave like this? What kind of love was it that caused people to be hurt, people to be killed? What kind of love was it? I walked. Finally, I looked at my watch. 10 minutes. The whole thing had taken just 10 minutes. What was the rest of it? Yeah, I had to get back to the club before it was time for me to go on again. Before it was time for me to seat myself at the piano in the lounge and soothe away the cares of tired, sophisticated New Yorkers. Had to get back quickly. No one saw me. Back way. I used the back way, the same one I'd left by. Yeah, that was my life from now on, maybe. The back way, sneak in, sneak out. It'd be hard to break myself of the habit after tonight. But it was cheap. A cheap price to pay for Ann. Any price really was cheap to pay for Ann. That's all I had to ever remember. I was in my little dressing room for 2 or 3 minutes. Had a chance even to wash my face.
Almost 12:15, Tommy. You awake?
Yeah, I'll be with you in a minute.
Okay, Tommy.
The wallets, the bracelets, the junk I'd forgotten to ditch them. Get rid of them first thing Ann had told me. And I'd forgotten. I didn't want them around. They might make trouble hanging around.
Hello, Tommy. How's the boy Rachmaninoff, huh?
Are you, Jimmy?
Have your nap? All set to go?
Yeah, I slept a little. I'll be right back, kid.
Sure, kid, sure.
Hello there, Mr. Lee.
How are you, Frank? I thought I'd get a little air.
Yes, sir. Nothing like it. One thing about being a doorman, I don't make much money, but I get an awful lot of fresh air.
Fresh as you can get in New York anyway, huh?
Right you are, Mr. Lee.
Gonna take a little walk.
You certainly hit it right that time. Fresh as you can get in New York.
The moon was still high over Jersey. Staring. Sewer. That was the best spot. Just throw him in and let the East River take care of him. I had the wallet in my hand when I...
Tommy? You look like you're in love.
Officer, I didn't see you. Just...
Officer, is it?
Yeah.
You're getting awful formal. Kind of jumpy, ain't you?
No, Dan. Dan, it's just that you startled me, that's all.
Startled you, did I?
Yeah.
I was just standing there, and you walked within 2 inches of me and didn't see me. Yes, you're in love. I know the symptoms. You're in love.
Love. Yeah, maybe you're right, Dan.
That's a great feeling, lad. And dangerous. If you need someone to help you find your way back to the club, just tell me. In your condition, no telling where you'll walk.
Yeah. I waited till his footsteps died out, and then... the sewer fast. And to get... Stop!
Back so soon, Mr. Lee?
Gotta go to work, What's that?
Now there's boys with something on their mind.
Yeah.
Gone down 55th, looks like from here. Somebody's in for it.
I gotta be
Tommy, the customers are screaming for you. Come on, come on.
I wasn't afraid. I wasn't nervous. The cops would be talking to Ann now. If she made a slip, the two of us would be dead as you could get. But I knew she wouldn't make any slips. She'd be too smart for him. We'd planned too well for him. It was all so simple. They couldn't make anything out of it. A crook slipped into her apartment, killed her husband, her rich, fat, tired, helpless husband, and slugged her. That was all there was to it. Happens in New York. Happens a lot in New York. Could she help it if the whole thing made her a rich woman? Could she help it if a housebreaker freed her from her husband so she could marry someone else? Could she help that? Setup was so perfect. What could go wrong? So I sat and played Chopin, Strauss, Gershwin, Berlin. I sat and played the music of kind and great and gentle men. And I tried to keep that thing on the floor out of my mind. I tried to keep that out of my mind. Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, Tommy.
Yeah.
You know that dame that used to come in here, that Ann Thomas?
I don't
Oh, you remember the one? The brunette. The cute one used to have a crush on you. Lives on 55th Street. Ann Thomas?
Yeah. I remember. What?
Fuss down her house tonight. Somebody broke in and messed things up. Killed her husband. Banged her around. Dan Ryan was telling me.
It's too bad.
Yeah. You're never safe in these big towns, are you? Never safe anywhere.
You were safe if you were smart. You were safe if you had someone like Ann to think things out for you. You were safe if you had her to look forward to depend on. I was safe. That was all that mattered, really. I was safe. It was childish to worry about guys like Ann's husband. It was silly to get squeamish over a little blood. People died every minute in New York. They were useless and they were in the way and they died. What did it matter whether it was murder or something else? People died. Sure, that's what Ann would have said. That's what Ann would have told me. And that was the right way to look at it. That was the right way.
Bringing you Mr. Mickey Rooney in For Love or Murder, tonight's production in radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense. And now brings back to our Hollywood soundstage our star Mickey Rooney with Lorene Tuttle in For Love or Murder, a tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
The night went fast. People came, people went. Stood in front of the piano. They smiled and frowned. Once in a while, someone requested a number. Once in a while, someone applauded. It was a night like any other night.
Hey, you gonna play till Christmas, Tommy?
time is it?
Almost 3.
Oh.
You sure can tickle those keys, Tommy. You must have a beautiful soul. Well, what's the matter?
Shut up.
What?
I said shut up!
Oh, I didn't mean to say anything wrong, Tommy. What'd I say?
Shut up! Shut up! Talk to yourself all night, build yourself up, tell yourself things were all right and you were a great guy, smart guy. And one stupid remark mixed you all up again. One stupid remark made you see blood again. Made you feel like garbage. One stupid remark. Beautiful soul? My soul? So what? The apartment was like a big, bare, ugly cave. I tried to sleep. And I got up and tried to read. Words danced in front of me like they'd been hung on rubber bands. Nerves, nerves, nerves. It's just nerves. Ann could have talked me out of them in a minute. All I had to do was get some sleep or talk to Ann. Yeah. Huh. All night, not a word. That's why I was jumpy. Suppose she was in trouble. Suppose something had gone wrong. Suppose somewhere we'd slip. Operator, give me... No. If the wires were tapped, no, I wouldn't do the call. But if I went to the apartment the way I went last night, no one would see me. The police wouldn't expect that. That's the last thing they'd expect. I had to touch her. I needed her strength. I needed her to tell me things were all right. I had to see her. I had to see her. I could get in and out again. No one would be the wiser. 4 in the morning, the street was empty. The cellar was colder than it had been. The stairs were lighted, a thin red bulb at each landing. I didn't remember that. Finally.
Who's there?
It's me. It's Tom.
No, Tom, no.
Let me in.
You shouldn't have come. Suppose they're watching.
You think they're watching?
I don't know. You know what I told you?
Yeah, but
You know what we planned? You weren't to get in touch with me for days. For days.
I know, but I had to see you, baby. Please,
no,
let me...
now stop it.
You
shouldn't have come.
Just a moment. I love you so, honey. I had to be with you.
No,
Please.
no.
I had to be with you, baby.
You're really a sweet boy, Tom.
You're not angry with me, honey.
Did anyone see you?
No, I'm sure of it. I was careful. Let me kiss you. I feel strong again. I feel strong. I could do anything now. I was kind of mixed up tonight, but I'm all right now. I feel good now.
Sweet boy. You're worried?
Huh?
Why? Didn't we plan? Didn't we plan good enough to fool anybody? Why were you worried?
I don't know.
Well, the police believed me. I knew they would.
You sure they did?
Well, of course I'm sure. They were sympathetic and kindly. They were nice.
But suppose they were only pretending. Sometimes, you know, they pretend.
Oh, when men are acting with me, I know it.
Baby, come here. You're one.
They've no reason in the world to think this is any different than 1,000 other robberies. I told you that. I told you that from the beginning.
Yeah. We'll be happy now, huh? Won't we? Won't we be happy together? Now tell me that, baby. We'll be happy, won't we?
Yeah,
huh?
we'll be happy now. You're a wild boy.
I love you, baby. I love you.
Aren't you a little sorry about the janitor?
Janitor? What about the janitor?
Oh,
What about the janitor? See the man I met in the cellar? What about him?
he's dead.
Huh?
You fractured his skull.
No,
I said you were a wild boy.
Never meant that. I didn't know I hit him so hard.
I like you because you're such a wild boy.
Didn't mean to kill him, man.
I'm sorry I told you. You're going to worry about him all night.
Annie, I didn't mean
Well, I'll
to
be
kill
careful
him.
next time when I tell you. I wish I had a piano so you could play for me. I like to hear you play, Tommy. Who?
Be careful, baby.
Of what? It's only the phone.
Careful, honey.
Yes? What? What? You've got the wrong number. Wrong number. Silly guy.
What do you want, honey?
I don't know. It's the wrong number. You want a drink, Tommy?
No.
You mind if I make one for myself?
Go ahead, honey.
You know, you hit me awful hard last night. Look at the lump there. Look at it.
Yeah, I didn't want to hit you that
You made it
hard.
look good. You made it look awful good. Oh, for pity.
Careful, baby.
Yes. Oh, it's you again. You've got the wrong number. The wrong number. The way people annoy you.
Annie.
Yeah, Tommy.
Annie. That janitor. Who was he?
Who was he? I don't know. Just a janitor, that's all.
Did he have any kids?
2 or 3, yeah, I think so. Why? You want to get some ice?
I don't know why I wanted to know.
I'm coming.
I'll get it. I'll take it. I'll tell
No,
this guy.
Tommy, I'll get it. No,
That you, Ann? Okay, this is the last time. I love that wrong number routine. Who have you got up there? The young jerk who rubbed your husband out for you? Huh? You're a Lulu, honey. Get rid of him as soon as you can. And I don't want him hanging around after we're married, you know. That you, Ann? Why don't you say something? Why don't you...
Tommy.
I sat down in the bed and I felt very calm and very organized. And I heard the drums start thumping in my brain, but delicate and far off. This time they had a sad, lost beat.
Who was it, Tommy? Was it that same silly guy?
The janitor has 3 kids, huh? Who's gonna feed them? Annie, who's gonna love them?
What's the matter with you, Tom? Oh, Tom, come here. Let's sit down.
What have you got on me anyway? What is there about you?
Tom.
You're bad for me, Ann. Awful bad for me. You could make all kinds of a sucker out of me. You could turn my stomach in 50 different directions a minute. And I'd still go on loving you. Why?
I don't like it when you
Why?
talk like that. I don't like it.
Why would I love you?
You're tired. Come on, sit down here by me.
Don't touch me!
Tom, what is it, that phone call? That's a gag. That's someone playing a joke.
I was a patsy, huh? All that horror and all that fright. I got black with 2 good men's blood helping you and that guy on the phone.
Tom, put that gun away. Now, listen, I'll explain, Tom. Let me talk.
You think I like to do those things, Annie?
Tom, now listen.
I killed 2 men to get you, Ann. But I haven't got you. No, he's got you. The guy on the boat's got you.
No, Tom, no, he hasn't.
Why, Ann? I did. I bought you. That's not fair. By rights, you should be mine. You're not mine,
No,
are
Tom,
you?
no, it was always you.
You're here.
I give him up. I was only kidding him, only stringing him along.
I wasted the
It was
whole
always
night.
you,
I wasted
Tommy.
all that blood on it.
No,
Wasted
Tom,
2
please.
guys and 3 kids.
No.
It's got to end, Ann.
Tom, no, not
It's
like
gotta
that.
end.
No.
It can't be love, can it? It couldn't have ever been love. Love doesn't hurt like this. Does it, Ann? Does it?
Hey, in there! What's going on in there?
It wasn't neat now. Just fell in a silly little lump and lay quiet.
Hey, in there! Hey, open up! What's going on in there? What's going on?
I shall walk down a corridor the night of December 10th, and I shall die. It's not important. They've let me play the piano here. I've even composed some stuff, short pieces. I always wanted to compose, but I never had the time for it. Maybe someday somebody important will play my stuff. Maybe someday you'll hear some of it. Funnier things have happened. There are even people who get away with murder. They tell me. I think a lot about Anne. Poor Anne. She should have picked someone older than me, someone solid and stable and wise, someone with a stronger stomach. Not a musician. Not a musician.
Suspense. Tonight's star, Mickey Rooney with Lorene Tuttle.
Next Thursday for Suspense.
Tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
Tonight's Suspense play was produced and edited by William Spear and directed by Norman MacDonald. Music for Suspense is composed by Lucien Morawek and conducted by Lud Gluskin. The second prelude by George Gershwin was used as thematic material. For Love or Murder is an original radio play by John Shaw. Don't forget, next Thursday, same time, present Suspense. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.